Okay guys, welcome to another video for my channel. So in the last set of videos that I would have uploaded, my extra or additional light to that I used to, light up my work area, it would have been just seconds from dying, and so I decided to wait to make the video with the earrings to match the last bracelet that I would have made, which would have been this little beauty here, right? So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and get started with is the pair of earrings to match this bracelet, and while I'm in earring making mode, I'll go ahead and make the matching earrings for the bracelet that I'm about to make with you guys today. Okay, so first things first, I had already prepped the base, as you guys would have seen in my last video, and again, through multiple instances of trial and error, I realized that I needed to use my gentle hands in order to get my earrings and the like situated. I had my first instance of a bead snapping, one of my beads, and they're snapping, and for me it just reiterated the fact that, you know what, I need to be a little more careful, right? So jewelry pin with the base. Let me see if I can show you guys this. It's been bended, so all I need to do now is attach my jump ring and the hook, and I will have a completed piece or side of a pair of earrings, right? So let me go ahead and do the second one. And again, guys, for those of us who might be thinking about, getting into this lovely pastime, that as much as it's definitely a learning curve for me, it is still relaxing and it's rewarding, because essentially I am creating something and I'm getting to see it come to life while I'm doing it, right? So that's really good. So I have my two bases bent and ready to receive my jump ring and my earring hook to make it a complete pair of earrings. So as I said, I'm going to go ahead and prep the base for the earrings for the next bracelet that I am going to be making. I keep having to remind myself that I need to do this on camera, or I have to adjust the angle with which I am doing this so that you guys are able to see. And yeah, I'm not in love with that. Okay, I'm more in love with that one, right? So a quick reminder, guys, when you guys are making your own earring base, always make sure that when you bend the tip of your jewelry pin, that you close the gap. Okay, make sure that you close the gap, and the gap I mean between the end of the hook that you just bent and literally where it connects back with the body of the pin. Because what you don't want to happen is that if you don't take this additional precautionary step, you run the risk of whoever is using your earrings or might be wearing the pair of earrings that you make, the hook will slip out. Okay, and I'm not in love with this, so hold on. Yeah, so I'm not in love with it, and I'll tell you guys why. After I had set everything in my okay, I need to be gentle hands, Patrice, gentle hands, right? In my opinion, hold on. Yeah, so in my opinion, the base was a little too loose, so I rebent. Yeah, and again, guys, remember, gentle hands. gentle, gentle hands. Okay, yeah, and I'm much more satisfied with that. And so I have my 2 bases set. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of my flat needle nose pliers, for lack of a better term. Let me see if my dexterity has improved. We shall see. And the first thing I'm going to, you see, that's why I said let's see if my dexterity has improved, because there was a very strong chance that that would happen, right? And so we put on the jump ring, and we are also attaching the, hold on, right, and we are also attaching the earring hook. And now is to take the other side of what I am calling my flat head needle nose plier. Again, please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but remember, be nice, because I do bite. Okay, and there you go. One complete side for the last bracelet that I made. And now it's basically me repeating that sequence of steps. Right, so we attach the, yeah, so I am holding this incorrect. Yep, got it in there. And we are attaching you, and then taking my flat head needle nose pliers, and there you go. So I have the completed pair of earrings to go with the matching bracelet, right? So let me go ahead and put those to the side. And as I said, as I was already in earring mode, I'm going to go ahead and assemble the earrings for the bracelet that I have not yet made, but as you guys can clearly see, is already laid out on my work surface. So, right, run that through, jump ring through the earring base, and then attach the earring hooks. Okay, hold on. Aha, got this sorted. Close my jump rings, and then again here you go. I'm satisfied with that, more than satisfied with that. Really cute earrings, one pair, well rather one side, and I need one more open jump ring, and we are attaching the base first, and then we are attaching the earring hook. Right, let's try that again. The position was a little bit off for me to get it through and then be able to reposition things. Yeah, just there you go. There you go. And there you have it, the pair of earrings to go with the bracelet that I am about to assemble right now. So we're going to put these right here in our line of sight. And first things first, I am going to get one of these lovely, not really, mini. I'm calling them mini because they are hella small, right? And usually I take care of this step off camera, but I did not this time, and so you guys are going to see me fiddle and fuddle with this aspect of the process in all of my dexterous glory. Okay, so got it on. Hold on. Okay, so I got it on. So the first thing I'm going to do is give this little whippersnapper, a firm crimping. So he's crimped. He is crimped. So he is stable. And then the second thing I'm going to do is, and I wish I'd remember to do this off camera, but that's fine. You guys are going to be able to see how much I have grown in the past couple of weeks in terms of being able to get this dang thing on so that I can actually start, see what I'm saying? So that I can actually start threading my bracelet. Hold on. I wonder if there's a magnetic, what do you call this thing? A magnetic bead crimper. I'm wondering, because it feels like to me that might be a worthwhile tool for those of us who actually use a bead crimper to work with. And again, guys, we've established that I have fat fingers, and that's why I had really started to do this off camera so that I could, you know, shorten. Bingo. Got you on. Come on. Right. Okay, so I got it on. Now it's, yep, got it there. And I am satisfied. I'm more than satisfied. It's so clean. Every time I do this, I get better. But again, it's a process, a part of the process I prefer to do off camera because it takes me a minute, right? And so let's see how quickly I can get these beads on and complete my latest design. So today was about prepping for the week. For me, I have 2 boys, and there are responsibilities that come with having those 2 boys. I had to prep certain edible items so that when they come home from school, they had snacks, or they would have some type of a snack to nibble on, so that they would not eat me where I stood. Because some days the boys are not necessarily thrilled. Let me use that language. Some days the boys are not necessarily thrilled with the food items, the menu items that they give them in school. And so sometimes they might eat the fruit because I've raised them to enjoy the heck out of a good fruit. They might drink the milk, but they might drink the juice if they're given juice as an option. That happens sometimes. But to say eat the food all the time, they don't, because for them at times it's not appetizing. And this is not me throwing shade at what our food service workers in the K through 12 space are able to do. I'm just saying that my children are accustomed to food that looks and tastes a certain way. And so when the food that they give them at school is too far off from what they are able to enjoy at home, they tend to not eat it. They'll have the fruit, the juice, the water, milk, whatever, and they will come home. But when they come home, by that time, they are ravenous. So I try at least once a week, whether it's cookies or some type of bar or some type of muffin, or as it was today, an orange sponge cake with an orange glaze. I was feeling fancy. I try to make sure that I prep some type of after school snack on a Saturday or a Sunday so that when they come home from school, they have it. Now, sometimes they will forego all of that, and my 8-year-old will stand at the bottom of the stairs and he'll just yell, "Ramen!" And my sister, myself know, okay, yeah, he's in that type of a mood. But outside of that, my boys usually have snack or some type of homemade, whatchamacallit. Now, there are instances where I will make, I might buy popcorn because my 8-year-old adores popcorn. But 9 times out of 10, I try to either have some type of baked good, or I try to, oh, come on. Come on, there you go. Wait, did it get in? I try to have some type, eek. I try to have some type of baked good so that when they get home from school, they have something yummy for their tummies to enjoy, right? So that's what I was doing for the most part today. I was also cooking so that I could have lunch for work. Yeah, I was also cooking today so that I could have come on, get down there, lunch for work. As a rule, unless it's like a special occasion or something, I do not necessarily cook during the week. And I know there are some people who, you know, they want that element of connection, but the speed at which myself and my boys go at during the week, we want it quick, we want it easy, so that on the weekend is where they might say, hey mom, can we have some dumplings and oxtails, or can we have some curry chicken and rice, or can we have some of your homemade mac and cheese? Like, the weekend is where they will get me to cook that. I'm sorry for those of us who don't do that and who want to cook every day. I do not cook every day, and I'm being plain with you, right? So my bracelet base is done. The next thing I'm going to do, you know what, let me just use this, right? So the next thing I'm going to do, oops, is run my jump ring through here. Right, so run my jump ring through here and take the other pliers. Right, so the other end of my bracelet is done. Just now, what I'm trying to do is make sure, yeah, I'm comfortable with that. And I'm going to use another jump ring. Come on, don't play with me. Right, so again, the fat fingers, guys, the fat fingers. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to run the jump ring through the other end of my bracelet, and I'm going to hook on my lobster clasp through to that jump ring. Gonna, father's a man with fleas. My apologies, guys. But again, we've established homegirl has fat fingers, and I'm still learning the proper pressure and to some extent the proper way in which to hold these dang jump rings so that they don't keep doing what they're doing with me now. Okay, let me try something different because what I'm doing is not working. So let me try the flat ones. Run this through the end of, come on, bingo. It's one of those evenings, people. It's one of those evenings. Hold that tight. Let's try that again. The 4th, the 10th, the 50th time might be the charm. Right, so we have that there. And I'm holding him tight, you know, like you would hold the naughty little babies when you take them to the store and they're seeing everything and they're overstimulating and they just want to pull away and run from you. Yeah, that's how tight I'm holding this right now, so that it does not drop from me again. Hold on. Oh, okay, I didn't realize I was doing that. Okay, my bad, guys. Right, we have it aligned. Now it's just to close it. There you go. And there you have it. Jump ring attached, lobster clasp attached. And now for the piece de resistance. Listen, I literally think sometimes that this is why I grew my nails, so that I can open things like these. Oh my goodness. And there you go. So you have this lovely little bracelet to go with the pair of earrings that I made previously. Now, for those of you who are paying attention, these are some of my sea sediment. I think it was sea sediment jade. I keep meaning to go back and look at my order history, but these are from my natural stone beads. So they definitely have a little more heft, a little more weight to them, and some of my spacers, so, you know, and I was like, you know what, let me mix it up a little bit. I've used them for the most part plain with spacer. This time I'm using them with the wooden beads, and I think they look cute together. You guys can feel free to leave a comment. And that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for bearing with me, for being patient while I get my fat fingers to do what I needed them to do. If you guys would like to see me work with a particular type of bead, please feel free to send me a message, leave a comment, all of that fun stuff, and I will do my best to source some of those beads and to make something that we can all enjoy. Okay, until next time, don't forget to hit like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. I'm trying to do something here, and see you guys in my next video. Bye.